Welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings, Grand Rising Collective. Grand Rising, come on in, sit down, take a seat. It's your girl, Sterling's Elemental Spirits, here to give you another general collective energy read. Tap in with me, collective. Let's get this day started. Okay, now let me go ahead and call on my Calvary, my ancestors, my spirit guides, the deities you love and provide and care for me on this 3D realm. Okay, come in and align and clear my chakras. And make sure that nothing else is in there. Anything else that's in there, anything else that's stirring around, make it fall down right now. Right now. For I'm here to heal, grow, know, reach, teach, and become my highest self. Okay? So, this morning, I was sitting on the toilet, okay? I'm not even trying to be like that, but, a lot was coming to me while I was in the restroom. And I was led to go to Matthew 10. Jesus sends out the 12. Okay? The 12 disciples. Jesus called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. These are the names of the 12 apostles. First, Simon. And then when I seen this, I was like, Simon, who is called Peter. Why not call him Peter? Okay? Nicknames. Okay? That was the flesh speaking to me this morning. Okay? All right. And then, it says, first Simon, who was called Peter, and his brother Andrew, his son James, and his brother John. Okay, then Philip and Bartholomew, I gotta say that slow, Thomas and Matthew, which is tax collectors. So we're talking about a family here, which is supposed to be apostles, okay? The 12 disciples, okay? I'm thinking 12 disciples, 12 nations, okay? Out of these 12 disciples from these 12 nations, okay? These are the 12 apostles. First was Simon and his brother, and who was called Peter, and then his brother Andrew, and then James' son of Zebedee and his brother John, Philip and Bartholomew, and Thomas and Matthew, the tax collector. So we're talking about a family here, and then two people, Thomas and Matthew, which are tax collectors. James, the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus. Simon, remember who Simon is. Simon is one who's called Peter. Okay, the zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Okay, so Judas is in here. Simon is in here, who they call Peter. Did Peter betray? Peter and Judas, who betrayed Jesus. Okay, these are the two people that betrayed Jesus, okay, out of these 12 apostles, okay. And then the sons and their brothers, okay. And then there's two tax collectors. These 12 Jesus sent out to the following instructions. Do not go among the Gentiles or enter in any town of the Samaritans. Go rather to the lost sheep of Israel. As you go, proclaim this message. The kingdom of heaven has come near. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy. Drive out demons. Freely you have received, freely you give. Do not get any gold or silver or copper to take with you in your belts. No bag for the journey or extra shirt or sandals or staff. For the worker is worth his keep. Okay? So whatever you work for, you keep. Worker is worth his keep. What you work for, you keep. Whatever town or village you enter, search there for some worthy person and stay at their house until you leave. As you enter the home, give it your greeting. If the home is deserving, let your peace rest on it. If it is not, let your peace return to you. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Truly, I tell you, confirmation come over my computer, okay? A woman from someone's past. Confirmation. I am sending you out. It says right here. Let me go back to this, okay? If the home is deserving, let your peace rest on it. If it is not, then let your peace return to you. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Truly, I tell you, it will be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. So look, where spirit was taking me this morning, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. We're talking about a family, we're talking about brothers, and we're talking about tax collectors. Okay, this is what we're all talking about, and this is the book, the scriptures that God has led me to this morning when I went to go use the restroom before I even came back on here, okay, to start my recording. And it says, now I'm down to Matthew 16. I am sending you out like sheep among wolves, okay? Therefore, be as shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves. Be on your guard. You will be handed over to the local councils and be flogged in the synagogues. Okay? I feel as if go back to that. Be on your guard. Manifestation 17:17 is the star. Be on your guard. Be on your guard with your manifestations. Guard your mind. Guard your crown. Okay? You will be handed over to the local councils and be flogged into the synagogues. Okay? And 18 is dealing with the moon. And in these synagogues, there's something hidden in these synagogues of what they're doing to you. The hidden. On my account, what's going to be hidden? You will be brought before governors and kings as witnesses to them and to the Gentiles, okay? To reveal what's hidden to these, and this is on God's account. On God's account, you will be brought before these governors and these kings as witnesses. Speak spirit to them and to the Gentiles. But when they arrest you, do not worry, because you are knowing you are speaking of things to come, and it is frightening these people. It is frightening these governors and these kings. Okay, speak spirit. So they're going to arrest you for your knowledge, for what you know, for your insight. Okay, that you are delivering to them from the Most High God. This is what I'm getting right now. Okay. But when they arrest you, do not worry about what to say or how to say it. At that time, you will be given what to say. So don't ponder and wonder about what you're going to say whenever they arrest you. Go ahead and let them arrest you. For when it was time for your mouth to speak and the words to come out, it will be given to you. Confirmation. It will be given to you at that time. Okay? And it says, for it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. So you're going to be a conduit. Okay? You are a living sacrifice for the Most High God. Okay? And so therefore, whenever He brings you to it, He's going to bring you through it. Okay? You turn your vessel over to a higher power. He's going to work through you. His works is going to work through you to get it done. Hallelujah. Okay, so brother will betray brother to death. God Almighty, do you not know what that means? A brother is going to betray another brother. And this is the repetition. This is the loop. The continuation of the loop in these bloodlines that's going on. Okay? Brother will betray brother to death. And a father his child. That's why at the beginning of the scripture of Matthew, okay, Matthew 10, it was talking about who was who. And it says Simon, but they call him Peter. Okay? Peter and Judas is the ones who betrayed God. Betrayed Jesus out of the 12 disciples. Okay, so the rest of them were sons and brothers to the sons. You see what I'm saying? And there was tax collectors along with these brothers and these sons. So this is a family. And the tax collector of this family. Now to the point of where the brother is betraying the other brother until the other brother died. Okay? Brother will betray brother to death. So this is the continuation of a loop of where brothers are betraying brothers until death. And a father his child? So God is letting me know right now that this is the timeline that we are on, that we are in, and knowing that this is Piscean energy that is leaving, that is closing out. The cycle has been closed, and it's been going on for I don't know how long. We're looking in the minds of these dark magicians inside the bloodline, okay, and the plans that they have had going on for the bloodline, for them to succeed. Ooh. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. You will be hated by everyone because of me. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. There's something going on in the family dynamic where, honey, they are falling by the left and they're falling by the right. And this is all according to brother being against brother, father being against daughter. Okay? Children are rebellion against their parents. Okay? Confirmation. And everyone, look, the one that is the last one standing is going to be hated because of God. Good God Almighty. Look, they're going to be hated because of what you are standing for. You will be hated by everyone because of me. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Okay, so someone's done flee their hometown here. Someone here has left their hometown, their community here. Okay, and you need to dust off that dust off your feet. Okay, when you're going into another town, do not bring the dust from another town or into another town. Okay. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying, Spirit. Truly, I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Oh, basically, let me remind to say that when you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly, I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. The student is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for students to be like their teachers, and servants like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebul, how much more the members of this household? Wow. These lovers are not above the teacher. The student is not above the teacher, nor the servant above his master. It is enough for students to be like the teacher. Is it enough? It's not asking, it's telling you it is enough for students to be like their teachers and the servants to be like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebul, how much more the members of this household? Ooh. So do not be afraid of them, for there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that I will not be made known. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roofs. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Ooh, yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside the Father's care. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. And look, this is 33. Matthew 33, and you know Jesus died at 33. So, but whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. Okay, he died at the age of 33. Okay, do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to this earth. Okay. Oh, 34 and 34 is 7 and 7 is chariot. He is coming forward, but it says, do not suppose. So you're saying suppose, you need to know that I come to bring peace to earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. So he didn't come to bring peace, but he come to bring truth. That truth, that sword of truth. Okay? For I have come to turn a man against a father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemy will be the members of his own household. Wow. So let me read this again. And anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Hallelujah. Anyone who welcomes you welcomes me, and anyone who welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Whoever welcomes a prophet as a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. And whoever welcomes a righteous person as a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. This is telling me right now, when you leave one town and go into another, okay, and I'm going back. Do not suppose that I've come to bring peace to earth, because he didn't come here to bring peace to earth. He's come here to bring truth about your mama and your father and your daughter-in-law and your mother-in-law. And honey, any man, a man's enemies will be the members of his own household. He is talking about your family members. He is coming to bring truth about family members in your bloodline here. Matthew's 10 confirmation. Matthew 10 and its entirety. He said, anyone who loves their father more than me is not worthy of me. And anyone who has loved their son or daughter of me. And look, God come and tell you the truth, and you're still sitting here, look, not heeding to the warnings, the subtle warnings that he's giving you about your family. And if anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones who is my disciple, truly I tell you, that person will certainly not lose their reward. So honey, if people are coming to you and you tell them that you are this messenger of God, okay, or you tell them that you are a prophet, okay, and they welcome you as that prophet, they welcome you as this messenger, they will be rewarded as they are accepting. It says it right here. Anyone who welcomes you will welcome me. So if you're welcoming this prophet, honey, you are welcoming the prophet, the person who sent the prophet. You are welcoming in the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Christ and Christ's consciousness. You are welcoming that energy into your life. You are not shunning. You are not resisting. You are not turning away the welcoming, warm embrace God is giving and inviting to you through a vessel. And it's coming from a vessel that you do not know. It's not somebody that's outside of your town. Ooh, outside of your bloodline. That's what I'm getting. Confirmation. Food for the soul. It's going to come in different forms, in different vessels. But it's truly your spiritual brother, truly your spiritual sister. God. And look, the Greek word traditionally translated leprosy was used for various diseases affecting the skin. So there's some people in your family, in your bloodline, that is having skin problems, okay? Leprosy is coming over a generation or a bloodline's skin right now, okay? And this could be due to a lot of things. This is not going to resonate for all, but it should resonate for all because of the bloodlines in each native land with their unique native tongue. Jesus is coming to tell truth. He's not coming to bring peace. He's coming to bring truth about these people in your bloodline. Now, whether or not you're not heeding to these truths, you love your mother more than you love me, honey. You do not accept me. Basically, look, let me go back. Excuse me, anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their own cross, bear your own cross. You got your own cross to bear. You got your own trials and tribulations to bear with that mother, with that father, with that sister who continues to give you this illusion of hidden lies, okay, behind this illusion of how they feel towards you, of what they do towards you behind the scenes. However, if it does that you come later on to figure out about this individual, God is bringing this truth to your doorstep to make sure that you can witness, see, feel about these family members, so you can move in a way of where You can respect and honor your own energy so the people in the bloodline ain't. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting right now, okay? All right. We're going to get down into this reading. Okay. I got some. Let's get some messages. Let's get these messages for the collective. Okay. Let's see. What do you got for the beautiful collective? What would you like for them to know? Be aware of? Okay, 7, Isis. Okay, faith and wisdom. 7. Okay, so faith and wisdom ain't coming to somebody. I'm talking about brothers and sisters and mamas and daddies. You got the awakening. So high priestess energy, it's not coming. Ooh. There is no faith and wisdom coming to a high priestess energy who is light being shown, who is seeking some type of possibility. They want a miracle, okay, without being the miracle. This is what I'm getting, okay? Because 7 is faith and wisdom, okay? Someone's faith is wavering. It's not unwavering. Someone here lacks some type of belief. Awakening high priestess energy, okay, who is seeking some type of possibility. They're seeking a miracle without being the miracle, okay? Sun being shown. What's the sun that being shown? Sunlight being shown. Ooh, and as I'm sitting here, it's getting cloudy. It's getting cloudy over here. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's cloudy outside. It's a feminine energy. And look, this is what it was talking about, a woman. It was talking about a woman. And I know I said that earlier. A wild feminine energy, that we're talking about a woman, a feminine energy. And you know, this is just energy, but it says wild feminine and high priestess. It could be a masculine, okay? But take this how it resonates, okay? High priestess, wild feminine energy, honey, who is not what was the other one? Yep, divine timing. Karmic empress, okay? So there's a high priestess energy out here. There's a karmic empress out here, okay? And this, I do believe that this this high priestess is connected to a karmic empress out here who is a wild feminine energy or a wild energy out here. Because divine timing is up 30, which is a 3 karmic empress. It's time up for this high priestess energy. Okay, someone's got some dark intuition. Their intuition is connected to something dark. They could be operating out of their ego. They could be operating on their shadow side, overreacting. Ooh, overact, like, you know what I'm saying? Overactive. That's the word I'm looking for. Overactive feminine side. Okay, someone is overly overact. And why would I say overly active? Because spirit must be telling me someone is overreacting in their feminine side. Okay? Give me something else. And then this right here. I'm sorry. Your dreams need a practical plan. Plan full moon and Taurus. Okay. This is, ooh. Give me one more for this. It says this could be, it says full moon in Taurus. So this is someone whose moon is in Taurus. Okay, so this is a karmic earth sign. And because it was in reverse, this is a karmic, this is a karmic earth sign. Okay, whoever's this karmic earth sign, I see parallel universe. Okay, this could be versions of yourself. Okay, low vibrations of yourself. And I started to realize that about myself yesterday, last night. Okay, as I keep on ascending, I keep on coming in connection with people. Okay, and I see a version of myself inside of these females that are coming towards me. Okay, and it's like God is showing me a version of myself on a different timeline in the same situation. I saw that with one of my homegirls. Okay, and I do feel like this is definitely if it resonates with you, it resonates. It's just like, have you ever got with somebody, or you ever met with somebody and it seems like y'all were alike in the ways? Because I wanted to also say that you have more than just one karmic twin flame. Karmic twin flame is just someone that you used to your soul knows you had a past life with, that the opposite of you, it never did grow to something that it was supposed to be. Okay. So I don't lose myself and I don't want to lose y'all. Okay, we're talking about karmic twin flames, karmic past twin flames, and how many do you have? You can have a father, a mother, a brother, or a sister that is a karmic twin flame dealing with your soul and the karmic ties that y'all used to have in y'all's past. If it never did grow to where it needed to be spiritually, okay, to where y'all were one, then this karmic tie is carried on over to confirmation. This karmic tie is carried over into your next life. Okay, when you are reincarnated into, okay, if you know, yeah. I've been learning a lot. What else do we need to know? Okay. Sexual energy, yep. There's a high priestess that is awakening here. Okay? Someone is pulling off this high priestess sacral energy, sexual energy in reverse. Okay? 25, which is 7, coming forward to pull on someone's sacral energy. Okay? And then we got light beings in reverse, 35. So we got 25 and 35. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 dark manifestations pulling on to come and pull on a high priestess sacral energy here. Okay, you're getting this ancient wisdom, 34. This is almost alignment. 27. Someone is definitely trying to get in alignment with a high priestess energy over here. 34, ancient wisdom, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 too. So that's 7, 8, 7. So you could be seeing. Someone did not want me to talk about the frequency. Somebody is something about numerology, and it's something about the alignment. Okay, I've been really dipping down into this numerology stuff, y'all. Like it's getting. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer and closer. I really do. Okay. 35, like these dark beings are coming to pull on your sacral energy, a high priestess sacral energy. Okay, but here comes 4, 5, 6, 7. This ancient wisdom that is stripping these illusions. Okay, it is, and then it has. You're very close to achieving your goal. They're not nowhere close to achieving their goal in reverse. And then we have faith in your dreams. These are people that do not have faith that they are going to achieve this dream, this dark sadistic goal here. And these could be family members in your family, masculine energies. Okay? Ptah is the devil. Okay, Ptah 15, devil-like energy, toxic energies. They're manifesting. See, skill, and then light beings turned in reverse. Look, I can't make this up. I will have to show you. Okay, light beings in reverse. Okay, and then Ptah is 15. I'm sorry, it's 15. It's skill. They're using their dark skills. That's what they're using, okay? Whatever, look, and I feel like I've said in that reading before, these are energies that are using the energy of the light. They're using the light to be against the light here, okay? I'm sorry. Prosperity lies ahead, honey. See, coming toward that prosperity, new moon in Taurus, okay? So, honey, that's that new moon. Okay, that moon in Taurus is coming again because it was the full moon in Taurus in reverse. And then we got the new moon. So this is still the same person. This is still the same person who thought that they was coming towards a high priestess energy, that they were going to be able to pull from your sacral, and that they were going to be able to get this ancient wisdom. So this is what they were targeting for. They were targeting to get your ancient wisdom through your sacral, because that is the highest like form of energy that's going to be taken. You're entering your brain into okay, think about that. Think about the metaphysics of, you have two brains. For the masculine, you having two brains, and that brain entering into, you know what I'm saying, the woman. Okay, I'm trying to say this to her. You too. Well, T will not. You know what I'm saying. But nothing is set in stone. Okay, whatever they are doing, it's not set in stone. Okay, they're coming in trying to, I see your block. And the spirit is over telling me this, whatever they're trying to block, that should be a warning, a red flag thrown in there, or be in that the energetic field of the high priestess, for you to know that something is not right. Okay? This was the subtle flag, subtle warning, subtle flashes to the high priestess that someone's in your energetic field, okay, trying to manifest something from your sacral or something from one of your chakras, okay? Devil-like energy, okay, coming forward, okay? Look, devil-like energy acting like they're honoring your energy. 15, honoring your energy. So this is a mass energy coming forward to honor your energy, but it was in a devil-like energy, or a devil-like toxic energy, okay? To bring death, okay? Bring death to the high priestess, okay? Manifesting death in a high priestess energy. This high priestess could be a masculine, okay? Just like I said, all right? You don't have to be a feminine, all right? And 40, retreat. So that this emperor will retreat, okay? Trying to retreat. Sun. This is what they want. This is what they are, sun, illuminating to you, collective, about the attacks towards a high priestess energy at this time, okay? And the fact that 18 is moon, what they was trying to hide. They were trying to change, okay? They were trying to change partners. That, look, I can't make this up. They were trying to change partners. Wild femininity. Yeah. Wild femininity, you see that over here? And then it says change. They were trying to change partners on the slip. Look, feminine energy, 17, the star. They wanted to change partners. What? Get your ass out of here. Divine timing. Give me something else. Perception. Perception. Okay. The star. They wanted the feminine stars. First of all, they wanted to change the woman. There's an energy out here that wanted to trade places with you. Collective sis. Bruh, flip the rose if need be. Okay, someone wanted your spot. Okay? And they wanted this person's practical dream. Okay? The plan that he had to come towards you, he wanted him to see through distorted eyes. He wanted him to realize that this is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Okay? Okay, so somebody's trying to release here. Look, and I'm sorry. It says wanting moon. It says wanting moon. What do you need to release? Okay, so high priestess energy. You need to release something, someone, some mindset here, some thought pattern that has led you to view yourself or other people in the light or dim light that you have been doing for a very long time. This is due to a mindset here. Okay? Creating dark beings. Look, light beings in reverse 35. These are dark, shadowy beings trying to manifest and create Okay, high priestess. Okay, so I try. Why am I getting high priestess for a dark high priestess? Is that what I'm getting right now? Empress, order and peace, fruitfulness. 27. Okay, 27. Not to switch decks. Okay, give me the last two. Emotion. So right now there is energies on the outside of you, high priestess energy. Okay, I'm getting that whoever this low vibrational Taurus is that is attacking. Okay, and this is why I keep getting parallel. Parallel timelines. For every high vibrational Taurus, there is a karmic one attacking you for your spot. Okay, this is what I'm getting, and it might sound crazy to you, but I've sat here and I thought about this for a minute. Every time I get in this energy, there is always, I'm a Taurus. Taurians rule. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, rep your sign. Okay, I'm a Taurus. Okay, but there's always a karmic Taurus in my energy, or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is the parallel timelines. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, the energy of the fact that you know that you are good enough. Someone has got a moon in Virgo, and that's me. I'm a moon in Virgo. I'm a Taurus, and my moon is in Virgo. Okay, so moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Someone's attacking your crown here. Okay, and you're gaining momentum at this time. Okay, because I'll gather a whole bunch of decks together. Okay, meditate and contemplate. You have been meditating and contemplating about this is why it's in reverse. Okay, and then emotions are running high. You have been in a meditative state, okay, regarding these energies who have been attacking you, and you have been contemplating about an energy whose moon is in Pisces. So it could be, okay, what has been illuminated to you through your intuition, or about a Pisces as well. Check this out, resonates with that. Either way, you are in a deep meditative state about these emotions, about these energies whose emotions are truly running high due to this supercell. Take it how it resonates, because this eclipse energy, someone is pulling from this eclipsed energy, which is pulling from your transformation. Because the energy from every moon phase is being gifted to those that is on the journey. And if we're all on our journey, but we're all going in either the opposite direction, either going towards the light or away from the light, is what I'm saying. But there's still being energy being used from the moon, from the eclipse, from all these phases of the moon to do their bidding, to do their journey, to do what that needs to be done. Some energy is being pulled and tugged, okay? And that's what I'm getting, y'all. And I'm like, look, I feel like I'm doing more channeling than I am doing cards right now. Spirit wanted me to be more on the channeling side today, and I was just like, I can do that. Okay? These are energies that played in your face for so long, okay? And these are coming from energies, like it said in Matthew 10:1 and it's 10 in its entirety that I read to you this morning, that these was brothers, and they were mainly men. I did not hear about a single solitary woman, but until it got to the middle and it was talking about Jesus coming to not bring peace to the home, but he's coming to bring truth to the home. Okay? We're talking about a flock of women, a flock of men that is inside your bloodline that are against each other right now and have been against each other for eons, it seems like. And Jesus is coming to illuminate to everybody in the bloodline that is not aware, but yet has been questioning about certain energies in their family, that has now led them so off course, that has led them so astray, that it's hard for them to get back on course. Okay? So what do they do when they're off course? They go back home. They head back towards home, so that they can get some grounding, to get some footing. I feel like there's something missing, okay? The missing link, okay? Golly, I'm getting on that today. Let's get some more messages, okay? I ain't got no music. I'm having some music in the other one, y'all. I feel like I needed to do more channeling this morning, this rising for y'all, because I feel like I'm going through my own personal as well, and as I'm going through I'm sharing a lot. What do you have for me, Spirit? I'm sharing a lot about my life, as well as trying to illuminate all I can. I don't know which way I'll be liking. I think I'll be liking it this way. Thank you, Spirit. I do like it this way. I'm going to take it just like that, too. All open sources are being viewed. Computers, phones, and PDAs by governments. Ooh. Protection guard. So something, it was in reverse. Something is being viewed. All sources, I do believe that all sources, as such as computers, phones, and PDAs that are being viewed at this time, somebody can't view you no more. Okay? This is look at that bad omen. This is a bad sign. Somebody cannot view you anymore. Someone that cannot view your computer. It was in reverse. Someone cannot review your computer. They can't view your phone. And PDAs by the government shield protection guard. Ooh, that's a bad sign. You are redeveloping yourself. So these peacemakers that are making engines of war. Ooh. Wow, what this has got going on. These peacemakers that are making engines of war. Okay. That are viewing everyone's phones, everyone's computers, and their PDAs that is set up by the government system so that they can view others, okay? Regarding land grab. It was in reverse. So someone here is trying to view someone regarding land. Native tribes, the 12 tribes in Matthew 10 that Jesus spread. Look, the 12 disciples, the 12. Yo, God is taking me somewhere. Like, there's really supposed to be 13. Like, there's 13 months. Where's the 13th month? It's in leap year. The beginning of the calendar year starts this month. That's why I made that little short of April Fool's Day. People are taking this information little by little bit, and I seem like there's just so much going on out here. Grandma says these people got to do the work. See, if God leads you to it, He'll lead you through it. But once He leads you to it, you got to have some work. You got to do some work to be led through. You got to do the work to be led through, and that's what I'm getting. Okay. Vehicle has stalled out. Somebody's vehicle has stalled out here. Okay. Ooh. Somebody wants somebody's vehicle to stall out. It was in reverse. Okay. And it says it's not personal. It's just business. But you feel, and whatever they're doing, these peacemakers that are making up engines of this war, and they're directing it towards the bringers of the light, towards all of the bloodlines. Okay. Taking it how it resonates. Okay. It's not personal. It's just business. But it feels very personal to all the energies out here that are being affected by this engine of war that they're making up spiritually. Okay? And then these two was on the floor. They looking to see what you're going to do next with the info you have. A symbol or tattoo on neck that stands for thief. Oh, excuse me. So there is the people that are trying to seize land. Know that there's a bad sign because they can't view you no more, honey. I'm going to tell you the reset is real. Honey, little by little by little, variance by variance by variance, things are being shut down. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Oh, no. That's a rough ride. Look, we had to ride rough, didn't we, y'all? We had to ride rough. But guess what? We know how to stop. Let me say it right. Stop and drop. And shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. And that's how rough riders roll. Okay. All right. A symbol or tattoo on neck that stands for thief. So these people that have a symbol on their neck or on their arms, okay, that is almost like the initiation that they have took, and it stands for thief. Okay. I need to put that symbol or tattoo on here so that you will see that this tattoo, because me explaining it is not going to do it justice. Okay. But this person or these energies that have this symbol or tattoo on their body, honey, somebody is wanting someone's vehicle to stall out, is doing some type of dark manifestations towards someone in their life. Okay, and you are redeveloping yourself, which means you're ascending, you're accepting this divine flow into your angelic field. So you are being spiritually protected while you are in this sculpture of redeveloping yourself right now. Now, it's a bad sign for these people that are definitely trying to view you unknowingly without you being aware, but we're always aware. You see what I'm saying? That we're always being viewed, and for those who are not aware, you need to get you need to get and be aware and realize that we're always being watched. Okay, all right. So therefore, and so what else do we need to know? Because they see that you're refusing to join their cult. Yeah, damn right, I'm refusing. And anybody else with a great mind of their own to think for their own self. We don't need you to think for us, do for us, okay? Because we have the power to do it for ourselves, okay? And when we realize our power, that's exactly when all things will stop, drop, shut them down, open up, and we gonna open up shop. Oh, because that's how we roll. We, honey, I felt like it was destined for this to happen so that we could realize our power. Take it how it resonates with that. Spirit yearning to be in peace, but there are so many stories untold and so many cases unsolved. Okay, so, give me a couple more. We're going to end this. What else do we need to know? Project Insight inquires insight so they can target. So therefore, honey, they're trying to get insight on you, but honey, they are not, look, wow. It was in reverse about the computers and the phones, remember? Project Insight. So therefore, someone's trying to get insight on you, and honey, they're blocked. They are blocked, honey. They is blocked, honey. Hey, look. Letting emotions, look, I told you. Letting emotions rule you. See, these people, it's a bad sign because look, they're letting their emotions rule them because they can't view you no more. So someone about to act a whole fool, honey. Shut up. And then it says Director of Shield Protection Corporation. Okay, somebody that's the director of some type of government. Okay, who's sitting at the head of this. Okay, is watching you develop yourself, redevelop yourself. So somebody who is being used, honey, is being used, has been viewing you, has been told to view you, to monitor you, and they are no longer able to monitor you because of the fact they have been paid for some type of financial freedom. They're paying for their financial freedom here. This is why they're making up these engines of war, so that they can have this financial freedom, okay, in their energy always, okay? Not just abundance of green dollar bill, y'all. We're talking about the energy that health is wealth, wealth is health, okay? We're talking about energy is the new currency of money, of abundance. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Anything in your energetic field that is abundance can be manifested into your reality as materialistic funds, resources that is needed. I've been talking about that for as long, and I'm so blessed and highly favored that I can explain it in the way that it needs to be explained for those who do not have an understanding about how this abundance works. Okay? This energy is a show off. So a show off energy is trying to broadcast his benevolent winnings. Okay? Trying to boast of somebody in the family, somebody above, okay, outside of the family that's pulling the cords. Take it how it resonates. That is using others to land grab. Okay, others. They're showing off their benevolent winnings of taking other people, bloodlines, families, land. Okay, their resources, their soil. Okay, and then they're cursing these things. Wow, I cannot. Let he who has not sinned cast the first stone. Stone throwers. So therefore, this is an energy that has threw stones. This is an energy that has not threw stones, but made the goddamn stone and threw it and then turned around and pointed. Wow, and that's exactly what I saw. You know what I just saw? Oh, what is that movie? He's got your baby. He's got your baby. He's got your baby. That is what I just saw, y'all. That is so creepy. Oh my God. That is so creepy. Oh my goodness. He's got your baby. Oh my God. Let those who have not sinned cast the first stone. And it was in reverse. So whoever has casted the stone has sinned, and then still threw the stone regarding someone land grabbing a land or property that was not theirs. It was not theirs to be passed down to them, even if they were older, or even if they were married into the family, it still not belonged to them. So therefore, this is why Jesus said, I didn't come here to bring you no peace in this family. I come down here to bring you truth about what they doing. Period. You can see it, but I'm telling you to see it through true eyes, because I come here to bring you truth. Great tidings, great news, good news that is going to release you from that thought of that imprisonment of what, when, where, and how did we get from there to here? How? How did we get here? From overlooking. Oh, I hear from overlooking situations, overlooking people. That's what I'm getting. Coming straight out my mouth. He said, don't worry about what. Don't think about it. Don't ponder on it when you are dead in front of these people, when you're dead in front of this computer, when you're dead in front of that phone, I will give you the words to say from me. From me. So do not worry about these things. And honey, as my arm is tingling, honey, I know I'm being led. Operation Paperclip. Good God Almighty. I got to come back and do another one, honey. Look at the way I said it. I gotta come back and do that, but honey, the goodness of the Lord is here. The goodness of the Lord is here. I feel him in the atmosphere. The goodness of the Lord is here. I'm telling you, y'all. For real. The goodness of the Lord is here. The good news is here. Honey, every information that is being sent to you, brought to you, laid to you at your feet. Yes, it's going to make you cry. Yes, it's going to give you the 5 things of bereavement. You're going to go through these stages, through these phases. When you get to that end phase, do know that it will be a joyous celebration for you to know, to bear witness of all the truth that God, who was bringing you this truth through his son, to deliver you from the enslavement of that thought, that enslavement that carried it in your body, and it kept you restricted, and it kept you crippled. Hallelujah. Woo! Y'all, I'm ending this one here right here because honey, spirit is not playing. Let he who has not sinned cast the first stone, baby. And I keep hearing that. These are energies that have casted more than just, these are a lot, honey. Ugh. More people's reality. Shut your mouth. Whoever these people are, they have got more participants looking at it through distorted eyes. Look, more participants. It's on the floor. More participants, reality stone. Somebody's reality, more participants. Reality is warped by someone's crooked ass, slick ass, demonic ass, shadowy ass, dense ass words that was told to somebody, okay, to have them viewing that person, that family, that situation, about that land, about that house, about that car, about materialistic things, defaming your spiritualistic soul. Good God Almighty. I'm not going to take all these. I'm going to come back and do a second one. Y'all, I do appreciate you. Give me a heavy thumbs up if you do love the content. Hit that bell notification. Select all, please, and thank you. Become a subscriber. Become part of the family, the Soul Tribe, the Soul Fam. And if you don't, just come back here and say, hey, how you doing, Sterling? Much love and much love to you. It's all love. And until next time, I am out. Peace.